How are you? Ready for some yoga? We're going to lunch.
The Escape makes me just feel a little bit more secure. It gives me just a little more peace of mind. This is just really the right vehicle for me. My name is Danielle Rosenblatt, and I'm a driver assist technology engineer at Ford. You can't predict what everyone is doing, and when something unexpected happens, it just leaves you with a feeling of anxiety. Pre-collision assist warns me and brakes for me if somebody stops suddenly. We all know what a distracted driver looks like. Having Bliss just gives you that little extra sense of security when switching lanes. With this active park assist, all you do is hold down a single button, and the vehicle does the rest.
I wish my car had this. Actually, I wish a lot of my friends' cars had this.
It's one of the things that I love so much about the Escape.
I like this.
Sure beats doing it myself.
This is pretty, yeah, badass.
This is the biggest moonroof the Escape has ever had, so that means a lot more light and fresh air, and it makes the vehicle feel even larger. With adaptive cruise control, once you engage it and set the follow distance, you're good to go.
I don't even know how to use the cruise control on my car, to be honest. It's a lot of different buttons, so I'm kind of jealous.
With selectable drive modes, you can adjust to changing conditions and surfaces. It's so easy, and you can do it on the fly. Now that I have Wi-Fi in my car, working remotely has taken on a whole new meaning. The fact that I can work off of my laptop if I need to makes a big difference.
In the midnight hour, you came alive.
And no matter how you drive, Escape has engine options for you, including EcoBoost and hybrid engines. Inside, it feels super spacious, and there's tons of room for cargo. And the sliding second row makes ins and outs super easy. It's simple, and it works great. Lane keeping detects when your vehicle is drifting, and it helps correct your path.
Well, back then, baby, didn't seem so strange. In the midnight hour, you came alive.
I was looking for my crystal ball.
I was busy trying to find that snake. When the sun came up, we had no place to hide.
I bought it because it fit everything that I needed in the Ford Escape. But I love it.
Did you know that your vehicle can sense when to turn your high beams on and off? A camera mounted behind the rearview mirror detects approaching headlights or taillights and decides when to turn your high beams on or off to help give you the best visibility and to avoid glaring your lights at approaching drivers. Although the system is designed and tuned to reject reflections from road signs or reflectors, inclement weather conditions may hinder performance if visibility is reduced. Here are a few tips on how to use them. You can turn auto high beams on or off through your touchscreen. Go to Settings, Vehicle, Lighting, then toggle the switch to turn auto high beam on or off. To override the auto system, just use the stalk at any time to use your brights, or turn them off just like you normally would. And you can always choose to manually control your high beams by switching your headlamps to manual with the headlamp control knob. or by turning off the auto high beam feature through your touchscreen. Any questions? Go to Ford.com/support. Your vehicle has a few features that are designed to help alert you when a car is in your blind spot or approaching from either side when you're backing up slowly. Let me tell you how it works. Let's start with BLISS, or Blind Spot Information System. Anytime you put your vehicle in drive and are going faster than 6 miles per hour, BLISS will turn on. After that, it's always active when your vehicle is in drive or neutral. When a vehicle enters into your right or left adjacent lane, radar sensors in the rear of your vehicle detect it. And BLISS warns you with a solid light on the corresponding side view mirror when the vehicle is within the blind spot zone. The light will stay on until the vehicle is moved out of your blind spot. When you activate your turn signal, BLISS will give you a secondary flashing light warning on the corresponding side view mirror when a vehicle is within the blind spot zone. Oh, and remember, the system only warns you of motorized vehicles. It does not detect bicycles, pedestrians, or other objects. Now, let's talk about cross-traffic alert. It warns you of moving cars coming from either side when you're in reverse or backing up, and gives you 3 warnings: a light on the corresponding side view mirror, a chime, and a message in your message center. Extreme weather conditions could block the sensors, but if that happens, you'll get a warning message and a chime to let you know. And keep in mind, as with most radar, infrared, and ultrasonic type sensing systems, there is the possibility of false alerts. Any questions? Go to FordOwner.com. Your vehicle may have a feature that can let you know when you're drifting out of your lane so that you can adjust your steering to stay within it. This feature can also help direct you back into your lane if it detects that you're drifting out of it. Let me tell you about it. The lane keeping system consists of lane keeping alert and lane keeping assist. These features all utilize a forward-facing camera to detect lane drift and can work together or alone. To use the system, first press the on-off switch on the end of the left-hand stalk to turn the lane keeping system on. It will remain on for future vehicle starts unless you turn the system off. If you've started your vehicle using My Key, the system will turn on automatically with the alert mode selected. If you want to change the strength of the vibration your vehicle gives you, you can adjust the intensity setting via the message center and the steering wheel controls. The lane keeping system will remember the changes you make, so you won't have to reset them the next time you turn on the system. Once it's activated, use the 5-way control on the left side of your steering wheel to choose your settings. Select Driver Assist, then Lane Keeping System. This is where you can switch between modes. There's Alert, which lets you know if you're drifting out of your lane by sending 3 short steering wheel vibrations to warn you to steer your vehicle back into its lane. Aid, which uses the steering system to gently help direct you to steer your vehicle toward its lane. Or both, which enables the Alert and Aid mode together. It's important to remember when selecting the combined mode, you won't feel the alert vibration until you're further out of your lane. Now, when the system is on and you're driving, you'll see a vehicle icon with lane markings in the information display. If the lines are gray, you're either driving too slow for the system to work, the road has poor lane markings, or the camera cannot see the markings because of weather conditions. Once conditions are favorable for the system to work, the lines will turn green. This means it's ready to go. When you see yellow, the Aid mode is active, and you'll feel the steering wheel move a little to help direct you to steer back into your lane. If you see red, the Alert mode is active, and you'll feel the steering wheel vibrate. And if you don't see any lines, the system is off. Keep in mind, using the turn signal for lane changes deactivates the lane keeping system, so it won't interfere during daily driving with frequent turns and stops. One more thing, if you're driving and don't have a firm grip on the wheel, or if you're on a straight part of the road that doesn't require much steering input, you may receive a message in the information display, along with an audible chime for you to take action. Any questions? Go to owner.ford.com. Your vehicle may be equipped with a unique system designed to help detect and potentially avoid frontal collision situations with other vehicles and pedestrians. Let me tell you about it. Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking is a driver assist system that monitors the road ahead of you while driving. It even works at night when your vehicle's lights are on. If a collision risk with another vehicle or pedestrian is detected, the system will deliver several warnings and may help you slow down or stop your vehicle. Here's how it works. If you're rapidly approaching a stationary vehicle, or one that's moving in the same direction, or a pedestrian is crossing your path, the system can alert you and assist with braking in one of three ways. First, you'll receive an audible chime, along with a pre-collision assist warning message on the information display. Next, if the risk of a collision further increases after the warning alerts are given, the system's brake support feature will pre-charge the brakes for rapid braking. This way, they'll respond faster once the brake pedal is pressed. And finally, if the system determines that a collision is imminent, it may apply automatic emergency braking without driver input to help reduce impact damage or potentially avoid a crash completely. Once your brakes have been pre-charged, even if you press them lightly, the automatic emergency braking feature may apply full braking force to help stop your vehicle quickly. One more thing, you can change the system's alert sensitivity to one of three settings by using the 5-way control on your steering wheel and the information display. From the Settings menu, scroll to Driver Assist, Pre-Collision, Alert Sensitivity, and then select High, Normal, or Low. A lower setting can send fewer warnings, while a higher setting will give earlier, more frequent warnings. You can also enable or disable automatic emergency braking under the same menu by checking or unchecking the active braking feature. Any questions? Go to owner.ford.com. Your vehicle may have a rear-view camera that can help you see what's behind your vehicle and help you maneuver when you're backing up or parallel parking. Let me show you how it works. When you shift your car into reverse, the rear-view camera will display an image of what's directly behind your vehicle on your Sync 3 touchscreen or on your 4.2-inch screen here. Fixed guidelines show you the actual path your car is going in while it's in reverse and going in a straight line. Active guidelines show you the path you intend your car to go when in reverse based on steering wheel position, which can be helpful for when you're backing into a parking space. And a center guideline helps if you're trying to line up your vehicle with something like a trailer. In addition to the guidelines, you'll see red, yellow, and green lines, or zones, on your screen. The objects in the red zone are closest to your vehicle, and the objects in the green zone are farthest away. You'll know if an object is getting closer to your vehicle if it moves from green to yellow and finally to red, which will also give an audible chime to alert you. You may also have an enhanced park aid that appears in the upper right corner of the display screen. The system will provide an image of your vehicle and the sensor zones highlighted in green, yellow, and red when it detects an object in the coverage area. There's also a manual zoom feature that allows you to get a closer view of an object behind your vehicle. For your Sync 3 touchscreen, just press the plus symbol on the camera screen here. As a side note, the zoomed image keeps the bumper in view to provide a reference. To zoom back out, press the minus symbol. The camera display will remain on your console screen until you've shifted out of reverse or are driving 5 miles per hour or faster. To zoom on the 4.2-inch screen, press the OK button to zoom in or out. Again, the camera display will remain on until you've shifted out of reverse or are driving 5 miles per hour or faster. You can also turn the rear camera delay off. If your camera displays in the 4.2-inch center screen, press the Settings button here, then use the arrows below the screen and scroll to Parking, then Rear View Camera, and press OK to turn delay on or off. When turned on, the delay feature allows the camera to remain on the screen until you've shifted out of reverse or are driving 5 miles per hour or faster. If your rear view camera displays on your Sync 3 touchscreen, select Settings on your touchscreen, Vehicle, Camera Settings, then Rear Camera Delay on or off. Here you can also turn Enhanced Park Aid off if equipped. Keep in mind, if your camera lens gets dirty or your reverse lights aren't working properly, you may not get a clear image. Any questions? Go to owner.ford.com. Did you know that your Ford vehicle may be equipped with evasive steering assist, which can help you avoid potential frontal collisions when steering may be necessary? Let me tell you about it. Evasive steering assist works in conjunction with the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking system, which uses a forward-facing camera and radar to constantly monitor driving conditions and can alert you of potential risks to help you avoid them. In a situation where your vehicle is rapidly approaching another vehicle from behind, this system automatically calculates the risk of a collision based on speed and distance. First, you'll receive an audible warning and a visual alert on your information display. Then, if no action is taken, the system will begin to apply the appropriate amount of brake force needed. If a collision is unavoidable by braking alone, you can activate the system by initiating an evasive maneuver. It can then provide the appropriate amount of steering torque needed to help you avoid the vehicle in front of you. Any questions? Go to owner.ford.com. Did you know your Ford vehicle may have features that can automatically help you maintain a preset distance from a vehicle ahead of you while in cruise control and help keep you centered in your lane? One of the features that makes up this system is called Adaptive Cruise Control with Stop and Go. Let's take a look. Like normal cruise control, you still have the ability to set your cruising speed, but this version also allows you to set a comfortable pacing distance behind the vehicle in front of yours, and it can even bring your vehicle to a complete stop if needed in heavy traffic. To set a cruising speed, use the cruise control switch on your steering wheel. Press on, accelerate to your desired speed, and press set. Then take your foot off the accelerator. To adjust the gap setting, press the gap setting button on your steering wheel. This is represented on the information display by these bars. In fact, there are 4 different gaps that you can cycle through by continuing to press the gap setting button. 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, or 4, which gives you the longest gap. Pressing the button again after this point will return your gap setting to 1 bar. Each gap represents a different driving style and will affect how quickly your vehicle responds to changes in traffic. The information display will now show a green indicator light, the current gap setting, and your desired set speed. A vehicle graphic will also illuminate if Adaptive Cruise Control detects a vehicle in front of you. Still with me? Great. Once activated, Adaptive Cruise Control uses radar technology to constantly scan for slower vehicles in front of you and automatically adjust your speed to maintain the gap between. Occasionally, it may seem like you're going slower than you initially set your cruise for. That's the system adjusting the speed.
Once traffic speeds up, you'll return to the speed and gap distance you preset. The stop and go feature comes in handy while driving on the highway in heavy traffic conditions. If the vehicle ahead of you comes to a stop, your vehicle can also follow down to a stop. Once the lead vehicle begins moving within a short period of about 3 seconds, yours will automatically begin to follow. If it takes longer than 3 seconds to move, you can press the resume button on your steering wheel or tap the accelerator pedal to start following the lead vehicle again. To switch between adaptive cruise control or normal cruise control, use the 5-way switch on your steering wheel and the information display. Select Driver Assist, Cruise Control, then select Adaptive to enable, or Normal for a conventional cruise control, meaning it will not automatically adjust speed based on the speed of the vehicle in front of you. Keep in mind, once set, you can cancel adaptive cruise control at any time by braking or by pressing the cancel button on the steering wheel. Pressing the resume button will return the vehicle to the previously set speed and gap setting. Now let me tell you about lane centering. This feature uses an onboard camera to detect painted road lines and provides continuous steering assistance to help keep your vehicle within its lane while driving. To turn it on, press the lane centering button on your steering wheel. An icon will appear on your information display. Green means the system is active and applying steering assistance. Gray indicates the system is on but inactive. Press the button again to turn it off. When the system is active and detects no steering activity for a certain period of time, the system alerts you to put your hands on the steering wheel. If you do not react to the warnings, the system cancels and slows your vehicle down to idle speeds while maintaining steering control. Any questions? Go to owner.ford.com. Thanks to the available Active Park Assist 2.0 feature, your Ford vehicle can conveniently help you maneuver in and out of tight parallel and perpendicular parking spots, as well as let you know if there are objects in front of, behind, or next to your vehicle. For parallel parking assistance, begin by pressing the Active Park Assist button one time and use the turn signal to indicate which side you'd like the system to search. An information screen will then appear on the center display, and the system will begin to scan for available parking spots. Once an appropriate spot is found, you'll hear a chime and see a Spot Found message on the touchscreen. When this happens, bring your vehicle to a stop, take your hands off the steering wheel, shift into neutral, release the brake pedal once instructed, then press and hold the Active Park Assist button and follow the prompts on the touchscreen. Keep in mind, you can always use the brake pedal to slow down or stop the vehicle if needed. And you can cancel Active Park Assist at any time just by letting go of the button, grabbing the steering wheel, or shifting out of neutral. Additionally, the system can help you back into a perpendicular, non-angular, or traditional parking spot, as long as you're traveling under 20 miles per hour and about 3 feet from other vehicles. To do so, begin by pressing the Active Park Assist button, then press the Park option on the touchscreen, and use the turn signal to indicate which side you want to park on. Next, pull past the cars you want to park near, and follow the same steps as you did for parallel parking. Remember, you can cancel the feature at any time by grabbing the steering wheel or shifting out of neutral. Active Park Assist 2.0 can also help you get out of a tight parallel parking space, which is great if someone is parked too close in front of or behind you. Just like earlier, press the same Active Park Assist button you used to park. The system will ask if you want to use the Park Out feature. If so, choose the Park Out option on the touchscreen. Then, use the turn signal indicator for the direction you want to leave. Shift into neutral, take your foot off the brake pedal once instructed, let go of the steering wheel, then press and hold the Active Park Assist button and follow the prompts displayed on the touchscreen. One more thing. Your vehicle also has something called side sensing in addition to the forward and reverse sensing systems. It uses a chime and a visual diagram display on the touchscreen with red, yellow, and green highlights to indicate where the closest object to your vehicle is detected. Red indicates the closest and green the farthest away. And don't forget, in order for the system to function properly, the exterior sensors must be clear of snow, ice, or mud. Any questions? Go to owner.ford.com.